What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Scott Porter. This is my good friend, Kevin Canary, who is Vice President of Creative Services. We are at the wonderful DC Entertainment offices in very beautiful and very hot Burbank, California. And we're here today for one very special reason. We are here for another Wizkids unboxing video. This particular set comes out starting on October 15th, and then the main set coming out on November the 5th. The character that is leading the way is no other than our favorite speedster, as you can tell by all the merchandise around us. Even Bruce Wayne is a Flash fan. The Flash. Now, we have a complete case actually today. Last time that we did an unboxing, we only got to open one brick. Today, if you guys would like, we can open two. We'll see.
I think we like.
Do you love The Flash?
I love The Flash.
Now, what do you do here, real quick, just so we know?
So I work in the creative services group, and one of the things we do, besides making all fun creative stuff, is we actually work with Wizkids on some of the behind-the-scenes stuff for this. So we don't always know what they're going to do. We just help them out along the way, and maybe we talk about a little bit of, what characters they might want to focus on. There might be a little TV show about The Flash coming out at some point. Might make sense to do some cool Heroclix related to it.
So you're the one that has those conversations with them. You say, look, this is what DC has going on in the world of film, television, comic books, and this is what we're going to be focusing on if you guys want to take a cue from us. And they say, yeah, and they run with it. Yep. Pun intended.
And they run with it.
Well, let's see. I always start the unboxings off by taking just a look at the outside of the box. Let's see who we got here. Ooh.
Beautiful stuff.
The Flash family. Looks like the entire family.
I know, what a tease. All
Bart,
those guys.
Wally, Barry, Jesse, Max, the Rogues. They look really fantastic. If you look at the top, it looks like he's got like a transparent kind of spinning effect going around the outside of him. And that's what they've been able to do with these laser sculpted figures.
They're amazing.
They're
now.
Fantastic. Heading down. Wow.
I love
the Authority making their first
this.
appearance. I gotta say, so 68 total figures in the set. Out of the 68 total figures in this set, 37 are making their Heroclix debut. 37 brand new figures that we've never seen before. It's got to be some sort of record as far as modern age Heroclix. And then down, it looks like play big, play local, win big. Go to your brick and mortar stores, and that looks like it might be a limited edition piece.
Yep.
You recognize that thing?
Oh, it's a treadmill. And but a special cosmic-y type treadmill.
Cosmic-y.
That only those speedsters can use.
Kind of treadmill. All right. Let's get into it. Gotta be careful with the merchandise. Now, I don't know about you, but I think The Flash is my favorite DC superhero.
Oh, of course.
I mean, this is my shirt. They didn't give me this shirt when I showed up today.
You came dressed for the occasion.
I did, and I brought some of my own Flash merchandise from the house.
Yes, you did. Every version of Flash in every color.
Oh, yeah. But Kevin is a huge Heroclix fan as well. That's his Starro.
Yes.
A little throwback.
Very own. I still have. Love him.
Over at Christmas time, he puts tiny little Santa hats on every tentacle. All right, first booster. We got zoom, and I don't know if you can see, but the back of the sculpt, it looks like it's reverberating. It's got a clear plastic detail on the back of it.
I love that clear plastic. That's awesome.
Captain Boomerang, Trickster.
Oh, that's XS from the Legion. When they were talking about every speedster, they went to every speedster.
That is a speedster I wasn't exactly ready for.
I know. Future speedsters even made it into this set.
We got Max Mercury in the back.
Mm-hmm.
3 speedsters in the first booster.
Look at that. They delivered on their promise.
I know. It's amazing. Now, the set breakdown is just like it normally is. There are 4 primes, 1 at each level, a common, an uncommon, a rare, and a super rare prime. And then there are 3 chases in the set. Yes. So hopefully we'll get lucky in one of these boosters and we'll find something new.
What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, wow. All right. Here we go.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that.
All right. We have Trickster. We have Ragdoll, who I'm a big fan of Ragdoll, actually. We have a Mirror Master. We have Golden Glider. Right? And we have the first Authority that we've seen so far.
Great.
He looks like he's a rare Midnighter. He looks great. I can't wait to dive into his powers. Now, just like with the first unboxing, we're gonna just kind of open all the boosters from the first brick, and then we'll come back in a second video and we'll kind of dive deeper into the powers.
Yeah.
Because we love to get into the cards and see. But before I leave this pack, you got all excited.
I know, I got excited. I'm sorry.
Because for the first time ever, they actually have an actual mirrored effect for Mirror Master. Which I think is...
Which you just gotta have.
Wow,
right?
Look at that. All right, keep it moving. Oh,
Look at this.
we got our first prime, folks. We got Murmur, who just always looks so creepy.
Yeah, super creepy.
We got Mob Rule, we got a Star Labs technician, a couple of generics in there.
Yeah, good little balance.
But I'm
Got a
sure
prime, some
everybody
generics.
wants to see. Whenever you see this green base, I get super excited. And it's Bizarro Flash, folks.
That's good.
Bizarro Flash. I love it. We'll definitely get into his powers in the next video.
Alrighty, what do we got here? We got XS, Ragdoll, is it Savitar? You want to take a look at some of these guys?
Yeah, I'm
Pop
gonna
them out.
Pop Turtle out just for a second. I'm sure he's got some crazy powers and traits. Again, we'll take a more intense look at him. But Savitar,
Yeah, it's
these
crazy.
figures in this set, there's so much kind of translucence.
I know, I'm a sucker for that. That's what's nice. They're revisiting some of the figures that we've maybe seen in earlier sets, maybe new versions, new costumes.
Yeah.
But the sculpting has gotten so much better.
However, even though there are new 52 versions of some of the rogues and some of the heroes, they're not counting those as brand new figures. Here we go. We've got an Argus agent. You've got Captain Boomerang, but that's Junior.
Yeah, it looks like Junior.
We got a Mirror Master. And we've got a couple of bagged guys. Let's see. Captain Thunder.
Oh, wow. They even went to there.
He looks fantastic. First super rare that we've pulled. And what did you pull?
We got Tar Pit. So from, I think it was the Jeff Johns run too, right?
Yes.
We have the omnibuses there behind us, but he
Yes,
was
we
one of
do.
the villains introduced for the first time around there. There's like a cool clear layer like over him, so you get that kind of cool look of Tar and the fire all at the same time.
I'm pulling out way more figures this time than the last unboxing I did. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
We got a Fiddler and a Pied Piper in the same box. You know, can start their own little band. Swift, another member of the Authority, which I'm really excited to see.
Yeah, well, that's a
And
long time coming. We tried to get the Authority into an earlier set many, many years ago, and so it's great that they're finally making their appearance.
And Dr. Alchemy.
I'm feeling like this is the big one. I don't know why, but
This
is
is
it.
a good one.
This is a good one.
We've got that. We used to feel for weight. All right, we've got a Gorilla City Soldier.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So we know Grodd's got to be coming somewhere.
I
We've
remember
got
Grodd.
Girder. We've got Amanda Waller. Now there's a couple of new theme keywords. Argus is one of them. So Waller, we've already seen a couple of the Argus soldiers. And then you've got the Captain Boomerang and Captain Boomerang in the same one,
family
father and
affair.
son. Yeah, making it a family affair, you could say.
Let's see what we got. Oh, I gotta say, a little favorite there for me. Getting to see an elongated man. Also, we got Jay Garrick, or at least it looks like it's Jay.
Yeah, most definitely. We got Girder, we got Jesse Quick. We've got the actual Flash, and I'll go ahead and pop him out
You
and
can
put him
see
next
it
to the
there.
Bizarro. There, we can hold them both up. See that translucent kind of trail behind them. They look so
right?
great, man. But him and the Bizarro Flash next to each other here. And, like you said, Elongated Man. We haven't seen a good Ralph Dibny in a while.
Right?
And this one is
That's
awesome.
a great sculpt.
And he's a super rare. There are 12 super rares in the set. It's like normal. He looks great, all twisty. So we've got 2 super rares counted for and a prime. It might be it for this brick, but you know, I've seen
Hope.
lucky bricks before, luckier bricks. Oh,
an
nope.
engineer.
And
That's
speak of
great.
the devil, another super rare engineer. Right
Nice.
away, another authority figure. So we've seen a couple of different levels. Midnighter is a rare, Engineer is a super rare, Swift was a common, so they'll be spread pretty evenly throughout the set. Now, with the authority figures, I just wonder, they were so powerful in the books, how they're gonna balance them. And we'll, of course, get into that when we break down the powers and we look at the dials a little bit. We also have Heatwave, Thorn, Chillblaine, and Central City Police Officer. And the Heatwave, of course, that's the new 52 Heatwave. Oh,
What you
All
got?
right.
Oh, yes.
I was wondering if we were gonna see him in here.
Mr. Roy G. Bivolo.
Rainbow Raider. On his rainbow, just riding the rainbow. And let's see, his powers go red, orange,
There we go.
all right,
Into the yellow, I guess.
yellow,
Oh, he's got them all.
green, blue, indigo, violet. We'll have to take a closer look at him. He's traded, so he's definitely gonna have some interesting stuff. He's not the only really, really cool looking figure. Fallout looks pretty amazing.
I love the clear stuff they're doing in this set.
Samuroid behind him. and then a Star Labs technician and a Central City police officer. And there we go. That's the spoils of brick number 1.
I love it.
Oh, what the heck? We gotta.
It can't stay in the room. And
Go ahead.
Not be
yeah,
open.
no, it can't.
You know?
We're going big, people. We're going big. Last time they only let me open 1 brick. This time, we're going all the way.
What do we got here?
Whoa! I was not expecting another prime. I was expecting
Oh.
a chase, but hold on. You were right. You picked this particular booster.
I'm telling you.
Rival.
Oh, okay, there we go. So we got Jay Garrick in this one and Rival in that one.
Yeah.
Good.
He is completely clear. His whole body. So there we go. We'll definitely have to take a look at his powers and compare him to Jay.
Nice.
See how they line up. Also in this, Captain Boomerang Jr., Ragdoll, we've got my favorite Authority member, Jack Hawksmoor.
Oh, nice.
And again, Hawksmoor's power is so unique. The way that he speaks to the earth and cities, and I mean,
Yeah, it'd
I
be
don't know
interesting.
how
I
they're
wonder
going
if it'll,
to.
like, you know, map stuff that you do depending on
Yeah.
what terrain you're on. Maybe that has something to do with it.
And then
Cool.
Apollo. So good pull.
We did
By
good,
the way,
right?
good
Yeah.
pull. Solid pull.
That would have made me happy in my older
we
days
can.
of just getting one. When I used to only just get 1 box.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to top that. We went prime right away.
All right, what do we got here? We got lots of crazy stuff in this one.
All right, let's see. Got Jay.
Oh, is this Shade?
Wow. Shade's a super rare. He's got a split point cost, so he's got 2 different starting lines. One's at 129 points, one's at 100. With this set, we'll put him to the side. We'll make sure that we break him down.
Oh, looky who else you got in here.
And then I did want to see him and
Yeah.
the top, who is one of the more maniacal of the Flash villains, who you wouldn't have expected to become just as twisted as he did. Guess it makes sense. He looks great too. 2 for 2, a prime and a super rare on the first 2.
Always the second brick. That's why you need to get more than 1 brick at any time.
Now we see, I believe, what is the only duo in the set, the Tornado Twins.
They got to be together, too. You can't separate the twins.
A little more Argus action with Steve Trevor, Golden Glider, Girder, Chillblade. They look that they're a common, so not a lot of people will be hurting for the Tornado Twins. They should be easily accessible, but we'll take a look at them. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
All right. There's the man himself. We saw a Gorilla City soldier earlier. Now we see Grodd trying to capitalize on the whole Rise of the Planet of the Apes blockbuster summer.
It's nice to get a new Grodd, too, because I remember playing with the old Grodd from one of the earlier sets all the time.
Oh, wait a
One of
minute.
my favorites.
He's a super rare.
Oh, there we go.
Makes sense. Definitely have to take him out, take a look at him. It's indomitable. He's got a trait. He's got great range. Dual starting levels. Let's see. We got a really cool sculpt here. Reverse flash, of course. God, they just look so great.
Is that the new Daniel West one? Yeah.
Yeah.
New 52 version.
Yeah, there's a lot of new 52 in this set. So when you were saying earlier you sit down and you have a chat with them, you kind of had to sit down with Wizkids and said, look, we're going to be changing course a little bit. We're going to be introducing some...
Yeah, and the guys are great over there because they're like, we don't want to make one set that's all just one thing for one person. We really want to make sure we're celebrating the Wizkids fans and the guys who've been playing this game for a long time like we have. And so a lot of the times they want to mix it up, but it's a great way to revisit characters we've already seen before. So how do we go and revisit that? Well, great news. We're constantly coming out with new stuff.
Yeah.
There's new versions of characters, new costumes, and this is a way for them to celebrate that.
Now see, for me, Wally's my Flash, but Bart is almost my favorite because I was a fan of Peter David's Young Justice.
Oh, yeah.
I was a fan of Jeff's.
And he was so great
Teen
in those.
Titans.
So great in those.
So here we go with Impulse. First time that we've seen him today. Take a look at him. He's a rare. We'll definitely take a look at what he has to offer. Another father-son Captain Boomerang pack, Mob Rule, and Max Mercury. There you go, man.
Alrighty.
Who's your favorite speedster?
Oh, gosh. It's tricky because, like, I'm really loving Barry right now, especially with what's going on in the new 52 and also the new TV show coming up. So there's something really sweet about, like, him as being the guy I know from the Super Friends cartoon and all that stuff. So there's a little bit of a sweet spot there, but I do have a fondness for Impulse, actually. There's something about his whole demeanor and the way. I think a lot of it was the Young Justice kind of feeling for that.
Right. We got Jack Hawksmoor, the Flash, Girder, Trickster. But let's see who we got out of that pack that was all wrapped up. Ah, yes. The fan favorite. I was wondering when we might see him. Etrigan, the demon. I'm sure he has some amazing powers, too. He looks really, really
Crazy
great.
sword is awesome.
No activation click this time, because I think this is just the demon. We don't have to deal with the whole...
Yeah, no Jason Blood.
Yeah, no, we don't have to deal with getting rid of Jason Blood. He can just kind of go directly to demon form. Fan favorite winner. And that's the other thing I love about Wizkids. You were talking earlier about how when you talk to the guys over at NECA and Wizkids that they really want to please the fans out there.
Yes.
The guys who have been playing for so long. They want to kind of reward them with new characters or revamps of old characters that they want a better version of, because as the game evolves constantly, the figures do too. And some of them, unfortunately, kind of phase out. They don't really hold up anymore. So when you get a new Etrigan, the fans clearly wanted him. They voted him in. Let's see what we got. We got Tar Pit, Chilblain, Gorilla City Soldier, Jesse Quick, and then is this a Flash we haven't seen yet? So how many figures do we have named the Flash already? I think we've got 3 that we've seen. We've got Jay, we've got Barry, we've got Wally. So I think the only one we have not seen yet is the one that was on the outside of the box, the Kingdom Come
Kingdom Come hasn't been
Flash.
Yep.
All right. Oh man, we still are pulling out figures we hadn't quite seen yet. We got a Rainbow Raider, but I want to get into this guy.
This is the big one.
We got another super rare here, Abracadabra. Barely see his dial because his throne of smoke. These sculpts are blowing me away. I don't know that I've seen a better looking Heroclix set the whole time I've been playing the game. 2 boosters left.
All right.
That's it. And then we, of course, will come back. We'll do a second video. We'll get in a little bit in depth with some of these characters. I'm hoping to see in these last 2 boosters, maybe that Kingdom Come Flash, maybe Harley Quinn, who was the chosen figure from the winner at Worlds last year. We'll see if we get lucky enough.
Oh, and you say it, and it appears. It's like magic. So there she is right on the end there.
And I think that's the actual gentleman that won last year at Worlds. I think he put himself into the sculpt, actually. There was a little bit of an uproar online. You're like, is that too much to try and put yourself in the sculpt? It's not the first time that it's been done. She does look great, though. She's got the calculator team ability, which makes her a wild card, which is very fitting. I mean, it's Harley Quinn. She has a couple of different levels, the veteran and an experienced version, it looks like, so a couple of different starting lines. We'll definitely have to break her down.
Oh, yeah.
See what she has to offer.
So magically, you said her,
I know.
Her name, and she appeared. So now what did you have? What was the other one? You need Flash,
Kingdom Come Flash.
Say it.
I don't know. All right. I don't know if we're going to get him, but we'll see. Nope, but we did get Jenny Quantum.
There we
which
go.
We haven't seen yet. Pied Piper, Doctor, and a Star Labs technician.
All right.
And one of my favorite rogues who I feel just over time hasn't gotten his due, and especially in Clix form, I mean, his version in Hyper Time was not fantastic. No. Weather Wizard. I love this guy. He looks great. He looks like he's riding Bolt of Lightning. He's got the staff, but just looks like, it's so fantastic, the stuff that they did, the effects that they did. He's got good range. Looks like just kind of base powers. He's calculator as well, which gives him the wild card. And you know, we'll come back. We'll break down all these figures. There you have it. 2 bricks worth, an entire case of the Flash has been opened in front of you. We'll kind of pop them all out of their plastic. We'll get them all lined up. And we'll delve into some of the powers. But thank you again so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for another one. But once again, the Flash set from Wizkids. The Gravity Feed will release on October the 15th, followed on November 5th by the full set, as well as the participation kit, which contains the Cosmic Treadmill and all of these amazingly sculpted figures. Is there a favorite that you think you've seen today?
I gotta say, I love the shiny objects, so Mirror Master may be it for me.
Mirror Master is very cool, that mirror effect. We don't quite know who the chases are. We did not pull a chase. We pulled 2 primes, though, with Bizarro Flash and with Rival. This set it's impressing me already, and I haven't even looked at the dials. Thank you all so much for joining us. Once again, I'm Scott Porter. This is
Kevin Canary,
coming to you from the beautiful DC Entertainment offices in Burbank, California.